Hello! Welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. Thank you very much for everyone who watched the previous episode. I very much appreciate it. It came out a little later than I intended. As I mentioned in the description of that episode, I did end up dealing with multiple migraines, so I took my time in the editing. And I also forgot how long subtitling takes. For every 5 minutes of footage, it's about 30 minutes of work. But as someone who uses subtitles myself, and it's very important for me for things to have subtitles, I make sure that I put subtitles on my video. But it's out, and I have been working behind the scenes on this episode already. I also realized I forgot to show off the hair bow that I made for my skin, so I'm just gonna do that real quickly. Ta-da! Isn't it pretty? Makes me very happy. Alright, so start off, just want to show off, I did work a little bit more in the house. I've got a wheat field out here, and I did do the inside. So we've got our lovely little arch here. Very simple, little decorative desk, my bed. Here's my storage. Furnace and smokers. So the barrels, I've got plants and food. Mob bits, or I guess a fire charge isn't from a mob. It fits in that. And just bits and odds and ends. I have blocks, miscellaneous building type blocks, and ores, lots of copper. I've been doing lots of, well, I'll show you in a minute what I've been doing. I also have a chest with common building materials, so like for example making tools. I'll probably eventually have some iron and stuff in there, and a tool chest. And I also put back here just a little bit of wood and the stone cutter. It's so funny. It's the stone cutter, I know, but it looks good when you put it next to your wood piles. So I spent some time off camera doing lots of mining because I wanted to get all the materials, hopefully all the materials I will need for my bridge that I'm going to be building. Just hop over here. So I'm thinking the bridge will go here. The bridge itself will go here. I took a screenshot from down over there, and I'll pop that up on the screen now. That is sort of my basic idea of what I am planning to do for the bridge. I did a lot of research and referencing for what bridges tend to look like in the that are spanning very large areas, especially over bodies of water. You see a lot of circles being used, which makes sense. Circles are the strongest shape. I also have a full, well, not quite a full double chest because 4 of them are stone, but a full chest pretty much of cobblestone, a bit of stone, and then 2 stacks of each type of log. And there's some extra space for all the incidentals I'll build. I wasn't recording at the time, but while I was caving, I did encounter an underground pig, which was very startling. I wasn't, like, extremely deep underground, but I also wasn't close to the surface. I was very surprised to see the pig in there. We'll sleep the night away. So before we get started on my bridge, I do want to show a couple things I found while underground. I didn't explore anything that looks too cool. I want to do that on camera. But I did find some really cool things underground, so I'm just going to take you over there. It's kind of funny, actually. This cave didn't go that deep. I ended up digging my way to a different cave. But this one, if I hop up over here, it kind of ended over here. This wall used to come to about here. And this is, I technically dug this out, but I tried to dig it in such a way that it looked like the natural cave still. There are a couple points where I'm like, this doesn't quite feel like natural generated Minecraft. But I'm actually pretty happy with this. It was kind of fun to dig through here and try and make this feel like it was a naturally generated cave. Yeah, and then here I broke into this area. I was so excited. I saw that cobblestone. I was like, oh, a dungeon. This must be a dungeon. No. So you can see there's this neat scar. And I explored a bit over there and there, but I believe what I found that I want to share is over here. Here it is. Yep. I found a spider spawner. Thank you, spiders, for hissing at the appropriate time. So I haven't got in here yet. Gonna try and get a... Oh, ow. Nope. Bad. Go. Alright. Excellent. So we could probably turn this into an XP farm. Let's see, what do we got in here? Some rotten flesh. Couple bones. Ooh, beetroot seeds. I know beetroots are like one of the most useless of the foods. Something I'm still hoping for one day in Minecraft is a food update. I want a cooking update. And, ooh. Oh, this is nice. But, you know, beetroots I could put in my garden. Got some string, a piece of bread, yet more coal, a name tag, a saddle, which is really great, a bucket, and a music disc. Yay! Awesome. So yeah, I wanted to explore that on camera. We'll work on this another time. It can stay here for now. So the way I'm going to do this bridge, I'm going to start by putting my cobblestone across, just to get the initial walkway. And that way, if I start finding that I'm struggling with the bridge, or it needs way more time than a single episode can fit, we can at least get over there and explore. I really want to check out where that cherry blossom tree is. A part of me is worried because I've only seen the one from the corner of my eye, and I see no hints of others. So I'm a little worried there's only going to be the one cherry blossom tree, which would, you know, kind of be pretty in its own right. Let's grab 3 of these just to get started. Let's see. Probably start it here. I'm going to do probably a 5 wide bridge. I find that's a good amount for a bridge. It doesn't feel too claustrophobic. I realize that's 5 meters across. That's the thing that always floors me in Minecraft, because when I look down, that looks like a foot. 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters. That's a whole ding-dang meter. It's a really pretty river that I've built near here. Almost there. I think my calculations for how far across this would be was way off, but that's fine. There. Let's explore. Let's explore. I want to see. I want to see what's over here. And then we'll keep working on the bridge. I just want to peek over this hill. Let's see what we're working with. Ooh, we got a cave. It is. It's just a single cherry blossom. The smallest cherry blossom biome I have ever seen. Look at this. It is tiny. Oh, but there's something really pretty about this. All the same. Let's climb up back to the top here and get a bit of a peek. Oh, look at those blossoms falling. They're so pretty. We'll be able to at least get some cherry blossom trees for our collection. Oh, it's lovely. We'll head back. I'll keep working on that bridge for a little bit. Oh, look, a donkey. Hello, donkey. I did get that saddle. We could have a donkey friend. I'll think about it. For now, I'm going to keep working on that bridge. And I will get back to you when I have made some progress and there's something interesting to look at. This is what I've got for just the very basic, bleh, ugly bridge. The dirt represents the center from the one edge to the other. That is obviously not center between where the gap actually is. Quite a bit of that side of the bridge is over land still compared to that side of the bridge. So the circle might feel off center, but also that might just, well, maybe not. It's just that I think this side of my circle will be longer than this side, which is fine. That's fine. That's okay. I think as long as the bridge looks good and supported, I think that's what we're going for. Can I reach? No. Alright, I need to get the dirt scaffolding. Let's hop up here. Oh, I'm too high, too high. According to my circle generator here. 1, 2, 3. And then 1. I immediately need to move over. Ooh, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. I can already tell. Can I reach? Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3. Very simple, actually. Then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that side of the circle has touched the land. Now the harder side of the circle. 1, 2, 3. It is an even-sided circle. Just worked out that way. This circle is not large enough. Hang on. Let me break this down and we'll try again with a larger size circle. I'm going to try a 30 by 30 circle this time. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. This one's a bit of an awkward size and shape. 1, 2. Oh, this still might not be enough. This is gonna be complicated. Oh, ow, oh. Attempt number 3. I'm going with a 34 wide circle. So that's still 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 1. Then it goes 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm still too high, as predicted. Ah! I didn't die. That's all that matters. I did not die. Alright, 1, 2. And it goes 1. Then 1, 2 again. And then 1, 2, 3. Looks like this will be wide enough. There we are. Let's see what this looks like. No! Yeah. I think that looks good. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that feels good. I'll put in that other half and continue from there. But that's feeling very good because at each of these, where the circle hits, I want to raise a pillar on this side. And so this side, obviously the circle will hit much sooner. But what I'll do is I'll count how far back that pillar is and then mimic it on that side. Yeah, that should work. Yep, that's looking good. Circle, I'll do 3 wide, so it has some thickness to it. But that is looking good. Happy with that. That was my first death. Kind of grumpy about that. Well, it's not a hardcore series. It's not a hardcore series, so it doesn't really matter. Except for my pride. Ugh. While my pride may be forever drowning in the river, I'm happy at that. I like that pillar has come out. I just have to figure out how many blocks it is that way, and then build a little bit above, and then mimic that on that side. also debating if I want it to be too wide. I might make it too wide just to add a little bit of stability. Yeah, let's see how that looks. Yes. The too wide really helped. Those dirt splotches are to show me where to build up above. I've got an idea for that. But so far, so good, I think. This is looking like a good bridge that is spanning this, it's not a chasm. Spanning this deep river. So next I'm going to put up those little side pillars there and there. And we'll see how that looks. Moved my stone crafter out here. Stone cutter, sorry. Just make a bunch of stairs. For these towers, put that there and there. And we'll put some slabs there. Run back to the stone cutter. Hello, stone cutter. Let's do the same amount of slabs. Just there. Shoot. Alright, we have double the amount of slabs. It's fine, it's fine. So like that. Or should I do stairs again, even? What would that look like? Yeah, stairs again. Made slabs for nothing. Well, probably not for nothing. I'll probably use them in another part of the build. There we are. So, thinking something. Yeah. And then let's do on either side. Let's do it like this. So these will be towers with a little arch between them, I think. Oh, yeah, I don't really need... Well, you know what? Let's keep these here just in case. You never know when I might want to know what the center is, and I don't want to have to sit there going 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Let's work on these structures first. So how would I want to do this? Oh, I'm going to need more cobblestone first. Grab that. Should be enough for me to get started. You know what? Let's do it on this side of the bridge where my cobblestone is close and my stone color is close for my experimentation. So that's 3 high right now. Let's go 1 more. Oh no, that's gonna do that. So actually, yes, let's do this like this, and then we'll have arch. Oh, we'll want that to be not a full block for sure. And don't worry, I'm not going to leave this as cobblestone. That is not my intention. I just want to get the shapes in first. It's looking good. Now I just need to make this not a full block because that's going to drive me up the wall. Once again, my life for slabs. Vertical slabs. Mojang, please. I could put trap doors on that to help round that out. Yeah, let's thicken this up. Slab, slab, slab. And then full block. Then what if, cobblestone. What if these were here? Looking good. Well, again, we'll definitely have to interchange some of this out so it's no longer cobblestone. For now, I just want to get it built in. Because I don't want to have to be worrying about texture when I'm not even sure if I'll like the shape. So we're just gonna stick with shape right now. It's not bad. Now, if I were to these center ones, put some lanterns in here or something. Hey. Yeah. No, wow. Yeah. Let's see what that looks like from over here. Plus, the sun will be setting soon, so I'll want to go to bed. I like that quite a bit. That's nice. Let's just head to... Actually, let's harvest. All the falling I'm doing, I need to eat a lot of bread. And I don't yet have a better source of food. Once again, my kingdom for a Minecraft cooking update. Where we can do all sorts of fun stuff. We don't have to eat... I think, what is it? Golden carrots are the best kind of food out there. In terms of saturation, ease to carry, and all that jazz. I want a better food system. Let's work on the actual wall of the bridge so people don't go wandering off. And that's not just for the imaginary, you know, other people who live in this world that I am doing that for. I'm really prone for watching something on my other screen while walking forward. Like, I'm not actually looking at my screen right now. Or at my main screen. I'm looking at the my second monitor, and I have wandered off the edge of my skyblock world so many times. Do I have any walls left? Yeah. Yeah, something like that will be good, I think. Just gonna build that on this side, because my viewing platform is basically over there, so I won't do anything on this side till I've gotten an idea of how I want this to look. And my other thought was to put... Oh. That's not gonna work. Oh, it's just because I put it wrong. I am a fool. No, that's a full block. That's not what I want either. Now, would we want it like this? Or do we want it with the occasional gap? I think the occasional gap will look better. Let's see what that looks like from down there. It looks very messy right now. But how much of that is caused by the fact that it's all cobblestone? Let's try... I'll remove the slabs from that there. And we'll see how... And we'll do the full wall. We'll see how that looks instead. I have to go to 2 wide gap to make it even. As doing a 1 wide gap, I ended up with an awkward amount of slabs over here. I really like that, actually. That has a very nice amount of depth. Yeah, I think I will go with this. I will mimic that on that side. And then I'm going to have to figure out how to texture this thing. So I have plain stone, and I can also make some stone bricks. I think I'll pop some more stone into my furnace over there. No, let's bring a furnace over there. Let's bring an extra furnace over there so I'm not running back and forth. Oh, that'd be so silly. Yeah, I'm doing happy wiggles in my chair right now. I'm so pleased with this. So it's actually been a couple hours since the last clip. I had an eye flash, and sure enough, that was migraine. I laid down for a couple hours and napped with my cats. This is what I've done. I've switched out a lot of the cobblestone. Ignore that. That's dirt scaffolding. And I'm not too upset with that, actually. I really rather like it. Let's head to bed before the sun sets and I die to 8,000 mobs. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Let's take a closer look at it. Alright, I don't need these seeds. I don't have a proper garbage yet, so I just throw extra seeds to the ground and let them despawn. So again, I've only done the one side here to save on resources, make sure that or save on time, more likely, to make sure I like what I'm doing, which so far, yes. This is coming out quite well. I'm not sure where I stand on the wall. I don't want to do fences, is the thing. Fences are too see-through. It might look better once they're not cobblestone walls, though. I probably now that I'm looking at this, and the amount of stone it actually took me, I probably did not need a double chest worth of stone, considering this is how much cobblestone that has gone into that. But still, it'll be good to have all this cobblestone for other stuff. One thought that I've had. Double cook that, and I'm gonna need more coal. 1 second. Back with the coal. There. I want to make capstones that aren't just cobble. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! I don't have a shield. I don't have a shield. Ow! Oh no. Let's see, danger herns. Oh! Alright, there's one. You know what? You guys can... you can sleep with the fishes. But yeah, no, they can stay there. I won't bother with them. I'm not prepared to do any of that fighting stuff. No. Let's focus on this for now. One thing I could do... is brick on the sides and smooth down the or brick, and smooth in either here and here, and then it'll kind of look like it's been worn down with some cobble. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Grab some brick and some smooth. Well, these cook away. My thought being it might look like that this has been worn down by time. Yeah. I will do the whole of the road, and then we'll figure out how we want to texture it a little bit. I think maybe some of this will become cobblestone again. This might not be the most efficient way to do this, but I'm experimenting and I'm learning, so it works for me. These guys won't leave me alone. I'm trying to build here. Rude. Well, I'm not quite finished doing the center of the bridge, but I have my smooth stone slabs, so I could pop these in while I'm grumpy about them. One of the bridges I looked at in my reference images had much rounder, but these capstones on top of its sort of messy brick wall. I made the perfect amount. I am so smart. Probably chain this to brick wall. Maybe then with the occasional cobbled. Yeah, that's working. All right, back to... They followed me up here. They followed me up here. Let me eat some sweet berries. Ow. Jerk. These guys are relentless. Oh my goodness, have they changed the... I swear these guys are more aggressive than they used to be. Voluntary exile. Right, the ominous bottles. So when I go to a village, I won't trigger a raid accidentally. I have to drink this potion now. Stay away, jerks. I just want to build a bridge. That's all I want to do. So rude. So now that I'm not being harassed, this is what I got now. I like this looking like it's worn down. I'm going to switch these to brick. And then add in a little bit of cobblestone in this worn down area. I like this. It's less harsh on the eyes. And I don't just say that because of eye pain. Let's switch this out for the brick. I finished that. And I'm going to take out some of this smooth stone, which I realize means I technically wasted some smooth stone because I don't have silk touch yet. This is just going to become cobblestone again. But what can you do? Well, maybe actually I should switch out my wall before I do this. Or I'll do it over here. Want to make sure it doesn't look like it's a pattern. Goodbye. And then maybe I could switch out some of this for smooth stone? Maybe? Maybe we'll just leave it. I like the idea that this has been worn down by carts coming down the bridge. And that is why some of this is cobbled. That's the exact center of my bridge. Hang on. Do that instead. I know that might seem like it doesn't matter, but I'm trying very hard to... Humans, we love to put patterns in things, even subconsciously. We love patterns. And that is why when you're trying to do something at random, it could be really hard because your brain just really wants to put a pattern in there. I like this song. I love the new Minecraft music. I think that'll work. I'll rush down to my bed so we don't get all those monsters. Sit on our little viewing center. Yeah, I'm really liking how this has come out. I think we'll put brick with some smooth or some cobbles for the wall. I've yet to see how this looks from down below. But up here, yeah, this is much less busy than the cobblestone wall. Let's pop in some of the cobblestone just to, on occasion... Oop, well, there goes that wall. Like, very occasionally. I don't think this would break down quite as quickly. Oh, I forgot over here. We'll just do that quickly. Why did I pick those up? I don't want them. I don't know why I picked those up. Let's go see how this looks from down there. Yep. That looks very nice. Now for this pillar, I'll probably want to go in and replace most of that with the brick, which I don't have any on me, of course not. For the circle, I might end up just leaving it as cobble. It doesn't need to look as good. Let's interchange that with some stone brick and see how that looks. I think that's going to be what I want, though. Yeah. Switching that to the stone brick was a really good idea. And I think leaving the circle or semicircle there as cobblestone is fine. It's just support. It's not the main focus. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to copy everything over. So copy stuff onto the other side, bring the wood to there as well, get a better idea of what this looks like when it is finished. I might do something with the stone that's coming off the sides there. Haven't decided what yet. I also might just leave it. It's not too bad. But we'll copy everything over. And we'll take a look at this thing when it's all finished. I think this has come out very lovely. I think I will leave that as cobble. It's not an important detail to the bridge. I should probably take off that dirt marking the center. I don't need that anymore. I don't think I've put any cobblestone on that side. Do that real quick. Do I have any cobblestone walls on me? No, I've put them all away. So I definitely over-harvested for stone. I did. Oh, yeah, I did not need that much cobblestone. Ah, well. Grab my cobblestone walls. I like these little divots. They remind me of some other reference that I had gathered for a story that I was working on. I included a lot of like mountain shrines and such. This kind of reminds me of a place someone might put a little offering. We have a bridge. I guess I'll want to put some light in here. I don't have iron to make lanterns, so I'm just going to put some torches up in there, just for now. Make it a little part of my little shrine. There. And we will put some over here. Can you put torches on walls? Yes. I won't necessarily right now. We'll do that. Oops. Do that. Alright, so the day has just begun. We did a peek over here before. But let's do a little bit of exploring. Now that we have an easy way back and forth between our starter base and this plains area. Oh. Oh dear. Donkey, did you get stuck? Here. You should be able to get out now. There you go, buddy. Let's take down this cherry blossom. And replant. I'll plant a couple. I'm not gonna lie, part of me had been hoping that this was gonna be a beautiful big cherry blossom biome to build my, maybe my bigger base in. Even if that would have been really close to my starter, I didn't care, but nah. Just a single cherry blossom. I will plant more though. Get this pretty, pretty wood. Oh, this is lovely. Somewhere in here there's more logs, I think. Oh, maybe not. Take a couple of these. So pretty. You gonna drop any more? I don't think there's any more wood in this tree. It's just taking a while to decompose. Alright. There we are. We're starting to get more. Let's plant a couple in the area. Make it a proper cherry blossom grove. And of course, we'll want to keep some to bring home. We'll let that go for a bit. Let's go see what else is on this area. What else we can see. It's an interesting fallen log that we've got here. I like these little fallen trees and such. Does add a lot of flavor. This does look a little funny though, so I'm gonna... It looks like this empties out onto an ocean biome. A village! Excellent. One of the things I want to do in this series is to build up and protect a village. But the first village that we saw way over there just didn't have a lot to it. Oh, there's another ruined portal. That village looks better though. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to run back up, get those cherry blossoms that have fallen, and then we'll go back over and we'll explore that village and see if maybe that would make a good village to build up and protect. I haven't quite made it back to the village yet, but firefly bushes. Grab a couple of these. It's been pointed out to me that the glow of all the bushes are perfectly in sync. So it's a little awkward. It'd be nice if they were a couple seconds off from each other. The ocean generated weird here. It's almost like they've built up a seawall. Neat. Play with that later. For now, let's go look at this village. It's got a brewing stand. Oh, a book. Oh. Oh. I see the village pit. Oh, they've got an iron golem. Hello. This is a big village. I like it a lot. kitties. Oh, I don't have any fish. Hello. Clerics. Hello, villagers. Hi, kitty. I don't have any fish for you. Sorry. You let me sleep? Probably not yet. Alright. Pass the night. This village won't be attacked by mobs tonight. This village might be a good contender for that, to build up and defend. But I still want to do some exploring, I think. I will have to call the episode there, though, as I have about an hour's worth of footage to edit. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you'd like. Subscribe and ring the bell. And we'll see each other again. Bye-bye!